What's up, everyone? It's Ronnie 2K. I'm live here at the arena. The vibe is crazy.
Hey, yo, watch out, bro.
Hey, MP, what's going on?
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Ronnie.
Oh, from the team. Okay, is that why you got the camera?
No. Ronnie 2K. I'm doing content, video games.
Oh, Ronnie 2K. Okay. That reminds me, man. Are you guys bringing back the rebirth feature? That was
yeah, man. It's back and better than ever. All you got to do is get a build to 90, and you unlock a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on rebirth builds.
Okay, like what, though?
Head start on level grinding, silver level badge unlocks, accelerated badge progression. There's a lot more. We can chop it up. We can talk about it. Like, you want to come on the live? Say what's up to
hey,
people?
y'all doing? What's up, man? This is MP. Hey, I got to go to practice, man. But I appreciate the offer. Always great running into you. Keep doing your thing, man.
You sure?
I'm sure, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. All right.
That's my guy. He's actually my best friend. Make sure you hit that like button.
Good, MP. Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live it.
That's our next giveaway game. It's coming up fast. It's Nick City Dancers T-shirt Day. Bring the whole family because every fan gets their own T-shirt. See you there. The National Basketball Association and the New York Knicks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper...
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Sunday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their sixth contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Checked in for Hart. McBride comes in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. A big group substitution here for Indiana. MP's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times, I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
Halliburton, good.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Payne. Towns for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Towns has got 7 points.
Now, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Payne. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges with it. Picked up by Neesmith. Towns passes to Achua. And here's McBride. Towns outside. The 3. It's not going to go for him. Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin, then it's Aaron Nesmith, and it's MP in at the power forward position. Halliburton finds MP. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. MP's got his first 3 points of the game. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Achua can't hit. Indiana's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. MP packs it home.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's the pick. For 3, Bridges. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Back to MP. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. From deep, MP. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Outside Payne. They can't stop the run with that one. Indiana leading by 6. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
That free throw, no good. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Siakam's checked in. Checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for McBride. The Pacers also with a sub. MP's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Brunson with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Bridges. 27 seconds left in the second period. And here's Brunson from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. 20 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for the Indiana Pacers. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Rumble, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams... changes. MP comes in for Siakam, and it's Neesmith in for Matherin. New York shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Pass to Towns. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
Out of bounds. Indiana.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York.
For your New York Knicks, number 23, Mitchell Robinson.
Pacers trail by 6. MP outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to MP. The baseline J. Towns with a rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Back to Hart. Pulls it from the top of the key. They get it back. Here's Brunson outside. They shoot again. Robinson can't hit.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Nembhard. MP with it. Robinson defending. Takes a turnaround J. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Achua's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McBride in for Hart. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Nembhard. 1:02 left to play in the third. Banging his way through, Jalen Brunson.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pulls up on the wing. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squad. Number 1, the Pacers.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Payne's checked in for New York. Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Robinson with a steal. Bridges outside. Achua with the dunk.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
Knicks lead 74-64.
27 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And so it's the New York Knicks, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got Aaron Nesmith. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin, and it's MP in at the 4-man spot. McConnell outside. From deep, MP. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Robinson. Towns, left side. And the shot goes down. And the Knicks lead by 11.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Well, the Pacers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Wright's checked in for Payne. Nimhart, he's checked in for Indiana. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Towns outside. The shot's good. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Toppin finds MP. Inside. And he makes it on the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Wright. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether...
So New York wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year.
Tough game tonight. Get them next time.
Get your tickets today. You still have tickets to upcoming home games. All you have to do is swing by one of our ticket booths or go to our website. We'll get you taken care of. Online ticket specialists are offering fee-free tickets for the next 30 minutes. Visit your nearest ticket booth. And thanks for coming to support Pacers basketball. The National Basketball Association and the Indiana Pacers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter a court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the elect. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting.
Been more aggressive when you think about trying to figure out this puzzle around Joel Embiid and around Tyrese Maxey. They've always been movers and shakers. This is a franchise that bears watching moving forward, just seeing exactly what moves they make.
They always make headlines. You're exactly right. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. MP's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's TJ McConnell in for Halliburton. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
Beyond the arc, they grab their own miss. Drummond. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Maxey attacking. Another miss by Maxey.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's MP. So they take the lead. Now, here's Maxey to end the run. The shot, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pacers lead by 2. And we'll be back in... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
MP out there with Neesmith. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's McConnell in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now, and any given year, anyone can
win. Releases, and it falls over the rim and in. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. We just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux. Players are given so much so soon in America, so to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
There's Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for MP. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. He's checked in for the Pacers. TJ McConnell comes in for Neesmith. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for T.J. McConnell. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. A nice shot by McCain.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, Nemhard lets the three fly. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Now, this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from three-point range.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Pacers. They lead by 11. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Indiana Pacers.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area. And the defensive...
And that concludes halftime. Now time.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
It can also allow you to play more free when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. MP's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Then for the 76ers, Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Edwards comes in for Yabusele. And Oubre subbed in for George. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Nice open look, but it's no good. Edwards drives in. That one goes in. Edwards got 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And he's good on the three ball. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Driving the lane. McCain's shot is off. And for the Pacers, they're shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And here's Maxey, who's got 19. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers taking a 19-point lead into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We'll be topping out there with MP. It's TJ McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And both free throws good for Oubre. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
To the paint, here's Edwards. Oubre outside. Offensive rebound. Embiid sets the pick for Walker. Hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
The 3 from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Young Guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Pass to Embiid. A floater. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Halliburton. Walker with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Oubre. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Walker. Offline with his 3. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. MP, that's for 2. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. MP's got 28 points for the game.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside, Maxey. Outside, George. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Indiana. Here's McCain. Nembhard covering. Outside, George. Embiid with a screen on Mathurin. The shot by George, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
MP outside. Turner dishes to MP. This one for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Got a contested beat from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Pass to Yabusele.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Maxey with the screen on MP. Yabusele can't hit. And here's Indiana. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Over George, and again it's Indiana.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And I would not contest Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generations to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game. Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Maxey, no good. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. McConnell finds Toppin. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nails the baby hook. MP's got 39.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Outside, Maxey. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one.
Earned that one.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.